And so I went to Allen Park Middle School, real white school. And in middle school we had to swim. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know how to swim. I had to start off at the middle of the pool. And one day, Desean, he was like, hey man, you wanna see something cool? I'm like, sure. He's like, I'm about to go do a front flip in the deep end of the pool. I'm like, all right, do your thing. Does a front flip in the pool. Desean don't come up for about 35 seconds. I'm yelling at Scott, I'm like, hey, anybody seen Deshaun's dark ass? He's like, no. I was like, I think he in the bottom of the pool. Scott had to jump in, save Desean. He didn't have to use CPR, but when I talked to Desean after he caught his breath, I was like, what happened, Desean? He was like, man, I ain't know how to swim. I was like, what the fuck do you mean you didn't know how to swim? I was like, you mean like you forgot how to swim? He's like, nah, I never knew how to swim. I was like, well, why the fuck are you front flipping in the 10-foot deep pool? He was like, I thought it'd be cool. I was like, ain't nothing cool about you drowning, Desean. He's like, we in 80% white school. We would have been on News Herald. Black boy gets drowned by white school. We would have been at his funeral and be like, man, you remember how Desean died? Hell yeah. The coldest fucking front flip in the pool. I swear on it, man. And I don't know how many people go to Detroit. I don't like Detroit, it's sketchy. Being half black, looking Puerto Rican, I don't like it. It's too sketchy for me. I walk into a gas station one day, and this guy's like, hey man, you wanna buy a dog? I'm not gonna buy the dog, but I'm curious. I'm like, well, what kind of dog is it? He's like, oh yeah man, it's a Chihuahua. I said, what the fuck is a Chihuahua? He's like, oh, it's half Chihuahua, half Rottweiler. I'm thinking, how the fuck did you get a Chihuahua? How did you get those two to fuck is the real question. He was like, man, we some master breeders. I was like, no. I was like, you're not a master breeder. I was like, what is a Chihuahua gonna protect me from? He's like, when you buy a dog, you want protection. He's like, what? If a group of midgets run in my house, I'm gonna get my Chihuahua Hercules to go stick your ass. They gonna run out with my microwave and shit. And I got a tendency to say dumb shit a lot.
Really?
Yes, really. And there's nothing worse than pissing off a female when she's on her period. And I say it at the wrong times, because you try to guess. He's like, hey babe, so you mad because you on your period? And she get all angry. He's like, I am not. I'm angry because I'm on my period. He's like, no. Maybe if you washed some dishes up in this motherfucking house. Maybe if you did some laundry, you dirty draw motherfucker. He's like, who make the kids' lunches? Not you, you piece of shit. He's like, I wake up every morning happy than a motherfucker. Then I look at you. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna call your mama. I'm gonna tell her you being disrespectful. He's like, you know what? I love you so much. He's like, you still a piece of shit though. I was like, God. I was like, wait, do you love me or not, bitch? I'm so confused as to the feelings you are giving me right now. I don't know if you like me or not. I left that bitch. She was crazy than a motherfucker. And I'm gonna leave you on one more joke. As you can tell, I say dumb shit from the guy at the bar. He realized that. And I swear a lot. But you know, I blame it on my dad. He had road rage. And as a little kid, I was about 7 years old. We driving on 75, and he just starts swearing out of nowhere. He's like, hey bitch, learn how to motherfucking drive. I'm like, motherfucker. I've never heard this word before. Then another lady cuts him off. She's going like 60 in the fast lane. He's like, hey bitch, will you speed the fuck up? I'm like, he really likes saying fuck. So one more lady's about to cut him off. We're heading home. He just goes, hey. I go, hey, motherfucker! Speed the fuck up! He goes, DeVante. I'm like, what, motherfucker? He's like, you can't say that, DeVante. I'm like, why, motherfucker? That's my time, everybody. Thank you for coming out to the show. I appreciate all the love and support. Hope to see y'all next time.